What is up, you guys? It is your girl Shayla, aka Purely Shay. So if you are new, welcome to my channel. If you are not new, welcome back. I'm so glad that you have come on in the room. So for today's makeup video, we are going to be doing this very simple but still glam kind of look. It's gonna be literally like maybe 2 or 3 shades on the eye, and then we're gonna spice it up just a little bit. Y'all will see that here in a few minutes. But before we get into today's video, be sure, if you have not already, to subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and hit that red subscribe button, and also hit the notification bell down below so that you are notified every single time that I upload. I am going to be posting, or I should be posting, every other week, so 2 times a month. So I am working on a schedule, redoing my schedule for that. But do know that on here on my channel, I do these makeup videos on Fridays, and then I do truth talk videos on Tuesdays. So be on the lookout for that. I have been on a bit of like I've been away. I can share with you guys in what my True Talk videos of what's really going on. I know in my last True Talk video, I talked about where I had been the previous month and all that stuff about releasing myself and all that good stuff. So if you want to go and hear more about that, go ahead and check out that last True Talk video, and also be on the lookout for the next one, because there is actually going to be a part 2 to that. So be on the lookout. But for today's video, we're doing makeup. So if you won't do your makeup with me, go ahead and get your supplies ready, get your makeup, get your brushes, get your tools, make sure you get some chapstick or some lip gloss or some I put Vaseline on my lips to make sure, like, you know, your lips are nice and moist and prepared for whatever lipstick you'll do today. I know I do. Let me stop being silly. But without further ado, let's get into today's look. We're gonna go. So to start off today's video, as you can see, we don't have our complexion on, so we're gonna go ahead and do our eyes first. I'm first going to start out doing my eyebrows very quickly here, and then we will jump into the eye look. So for my brows, I'm using 2 different products. I am going to be using this Maybelline brow gel. It's like a tattoo, it's the Tattoo Studio brow gel, and I use this on my for my brows. And then I also use this this NYX tinted brow mascara in the shade Espresso. Both of these shades are so the mascara is in Espresso, and then the tattoo brow gel is in deep brown. So this is going to be the 2 products that I use for my brows today. So I get to go ahead. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the brow gel, and I literally dab a little bit on my brush because I don't want it to be too harsh. Dab a little bit, and then I wipe off a little bit again, because I don't want it to be too harsh, because this product, like, literally a little bit goes a long way. And so if you go in heavy with it, your brows are going to be really dark. And then this also dries down pretty quickly, because again, it is a tattoo brows. It's supposed to last longer than your normal brow product, like a brow pencil. So you want to work really quickly, because it does dry down, and once it dries down, it's not gonna move, it's not gonna go nowhere. So yes, work really quickly. So I'm just going to show you. I'm going to line, as usual, line the bottom of my brow, and I'm going in very light-handed. Even though I tapped off some product, I'm still going in very light-handed. And I'm just going to line the bottom here, and I'm going to start to fill in those sparse areas. This is actually what I've been starting to do, filling it in more towards the tail, because like the end of my brow does have a few sparse areas, and so when I'm lining the bottom part of the brow, I just go ahead and fill that in as you saw. And now I'm just going to go in on the top of my brow and do the same exact thing. And I don't start at the very beginning, just in case, you know, I have too much product on the brush accidentally. I won't have like so much product on the front of my brow, and I just bring that out, and then again fill in that tail, because that's where I want most of the product, and then gradually bring that in to the front of my brow, so that my brow, I'm getting that gradient effect on my brow. I don't like my brows to be blocky. And lately I've actually been like just kind of like leaving this front area kind of empty pretty much. And then when I go in with my brow mascara, I let that do the work for me. But this is how I've actually been doing it lately, and I really love it. If you can see that there's this like a gradient for my brow. I'm going to brush up my brows, and I always start in the center of my brow just because I feel like that is where it's most comfortable to start, as opposed to starting in the front of my brow. And as you can see, because this is a tinted mascara, I am able to fill in some of the spots that I did not get, and it also gives for like a more fluffier brow. If you guys can tell or see that, I absolutely love it. I'm going to go in and clean up my brow, and while I'm cleaning up my brow, I'm actually going to go in and prep my lid for the shadow. I'm going to be using my concealer by Maybelline. This is the Instant Age Rewind in the shade Caramel, and I'm just going to use this to carve out my brow and also prep my lids for the shadow. Before we get into the eyes, I'm going to go ahead and prime my face with the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas Primer. I absolutely love this primer because it literally like helps to mattify, and it literally fills in those pores. For those of you who have larger pores, it literally just goes in and just like smooths everything out, and then it also makes your makeup go on smoother and last way longer than not having any primer at all. So I say this is definitely a great investment, hands down. And yes, I did moisturize my face before, wash and moisturize my face before I got on camera. So of course, doing the skincare before you do your makeup, because what's underneath the makeup is what matters the most. You never want to put on, your makeup without taking care of your skin first. That is how we run into some issues when you don't take care of your skin. Skincare is the most important part about makeup. That's just a tip for y'all. So let's go ahead and do the eyes. We are going to be using the Jaclyn Hill x Morphe Volume 2 palette. Y'all already know I love Morphe. I use Morphe in like every single video. It's not a surprise. Y'all already know. All right, so for the first shade, which is going to be our crease shade, it's going to be this red right here. Y'all, we are going for a red look today. A very simple, yet still glam red look. Y'all hear me? Right going in with this red shade first in my crease as my transition shade. I'm gonna show y'all right here. And because I have like hooded eyes, I don't have like a defined crease. I always look down to find my crease, but if you can't ever find your crease, you can always like go in and like find like the hollow of your eye, and that is where your crease is. Because look, it looks like my crease is right here, but in all actuality it's right here. So I'm able to utilize my lid space to the capacity that I can, if you know what I mean. So I want to go above that, I'm going to say natural crease, and go in with the crease of the hollow of my eye. So I'm just going to go right above here and just tap that on. Alright, so the next shade we're going to use is this deeper red shade right here. It is definitely more vibrant, if you can see that right there. And it actually has some glitter in it, which is interesting. We're going to see how that goes. And we're going to just go right slightly below that red that we put in the crease. We're just going to go slightly below that and see how that works. I'm going to take this darker shade right below it and see. Just this right shade, like cream shade right there. So now I'm going to quickly speed through my complexion, and then we'll go back and we'll finish the eyes. Alright, so my complexion is complete, as you guys saw. So now we're going to go back into the eyes, and we're going to work on our lower lash line. So going back in with those, I'm going to mix those. Actually, I'm going to go in with that darker shade that we put on the crease first. I'm going to go in with that first, and I'm going to smudge that on the lower lash line. Alright, so now for the inner corner, we're just going to go ahead and use that same Fenty highlight. And we're just going to pop that on into the inner corner. I'm going to go in with my setting spray. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, the matte, or the ultra matte one. Because I do have oily skin, it just mattifies my makeup better, and I won't look so greasy throughout the day. I have a little bit of help to, you know, to manage the greasiness or the oiliness. That's what my primer and my setting spray does that helps me with my makeup, with the whole oil control and all of that sorts. Alright, so we're going to let those dry down. I'll go back and zhuzh those up in just a second. But moving on, we're going to go on to the lips. I'm going to be using this red matte shade. This is the liquid lipstick by MAC. It's called Feel So Grand. And this is the retro matte lip liquor. And then, you know, my ColourPop brown liner, you already know, in control. Actually, I think I'm going to change my lashes. I don't really want to wear these. And while we're waiting for the new lashes to dry, I'm going to go in with some glitter. With this gold glitter. And I'm just going to do something. Alright, so here's a little zhuzh. I actually like how this looks. So I actually like how this looks. It's so cute. Yes, and we changed up the lashes, so we're just gonna go ahead and go with a more natural lash and let the eye be the center of attention. Gonna have to pop these babies on. Oh yeah, this is much better. This is much better. I'm gonna let those dry down so I can finish finish my steps with my lashes. So when I do my lashes, I always like smush them together with my natural lashes so you can't see the difference between my lash and the false lash. And so yeah, I'm just gonna pop these on, let those dry down a little bit. I get them as close to my lash line as possible. Alright, so lashes are on. I fixed my lashes. So that is it for today's video. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell so that you never miss an upload from me. Y'all, comment me down below and let me know what you guys think of today's video. I think it's very cute, very simple, but yet still glam. Adding that glitter just added a little bit of flair. As you can see, I added on some earrings. And I felt really good today. I feel like I just look so nice. It just feels nice sometimes when you just like dressed up just because. And yeah, so that's how I'm feeling today. I got my nice bold lip and we're just doing it, okay? So yes, comment me down below and let me know how you what you guys think of this look. And I would love to hear your thoughts. So yeah, without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and go on about the rest of my day. I hope you guys have an amazing, blessed day, that your day is led by Holy Spirit, and and I just want to let you know that God loves you, I love you too, and so shall it be. All right, so y'all have an amazing day, and I will talk to y'all soon. Love y'all. Peace.